Let's face it, living in New York isn't cheap. Rent is outrageous, and don't even mention the cost of transportation.
Bruh.
So today, I'm seeing what I can possibly do with a budget of $100. Will I be able to eat, explore, and entertain myself for the day? Or will I simply go broke by the end of this challenge? So we have a long day ahead of us, so let's get started. Before I started this challenge, I wanted to see what other New Yorkers would do if they had $100 for a day. So I decided to go to Washington Square Park, find some people, and ask them what they would do with $100. So, if you had $100 to plan your day, what would you do?
I would buy 2 drinks that are $8 each, and I would eat as many oysters as $1.50 per oyster could get me.
Good answer.
And that's my day.
I would probably take my roommates out to dinner.
Okay.
Take my friends out to dinner.
I kept getting a lot of the same responses, so I'm just gonna skip this part and move on to the next. So after the endless interviews, I finally hopped on the train, made my way to Central Park, came across some interesting street performers, enjoyed some scenery, and finally made my way to the Central Park Boathouse. So we finally made it to our first stop. What do you think you're gonna do?
We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. Does that mean I'll be good at it? It's up to interpretation.
He was right, because we definitely struggled the first few minutes.
Traffic.
Do you want to give it a try? Yeah, we were terrible at this. Between filming and trying to paddle at the same time, it was really difficult to do both. Can I sit on that side? Go, no, sit. I will. Oh, shoot. So after we finally got ourselves situated, it was smooth sailing from there. For some reason, this feels like a date. Are we on a date, Raphael?
No.
Oh, okay. Even after my quick rejection, we still had a good time. We came across some nice scenery, had some funny interactions.
What's up, bro? That's what's up.
Thank you. And came across some nice wildlife. So after we finished boating, we made our way back to the dock. So Raphael, what did you think?
It was fun. It was something I'd definitely do it again. Yeah, it was a cool experience. I liked it.
So after this, we finally made it to the Museum of Natural History. So we're at the Museum of Natural History. We just finished boating, which was $32. This is free, so let's get to it. So after waiting online, we finally walked into the museum, saw some awesome dinosaur bones, and finally walked into our first exhibit. Which elephant are you, Raphael?
I always love the baby elephant.
We saw a whole load of exhibits. We saw one with dinosaur fossils and giant turtle fossils. I watched an interesting short film about Earth's prehistoric days. Told my friend some interesting facts. They filmed Night Museum.
I don't know.
No, it was this museum. If you didn't know, now you know. Saw the sea exhibit where we saw a giant whale, some horses, scuba divers diving into the deep ocean, a giant squid, sharks, and some dolphins. Lastly, we entered our final exhibit, where we saw human skeletons and a look into the prehistoric days of ancient humans. So we just finished the museum. What'd you think?
It was cool. It was interesting. And most importantly, it was free.
Yes, that's the nice part. So we're gonna get some dollar pizza right now because we've had a long day. We'll see you once we get our pizza. So we walked all the way down to the pizzeria and finally got our $1.50 slice. Yeah, that slice definitely hit the spot. But right after this, we had to get going because we had one last stop to make for the video. So we just finished eating the $1 slice pizza. Unfortunately, my friend has to get going because of work. So I'll see you guys in the evening. Bye, Raphael. Bye. So after this, I left my friend and headed out to Brooklyn. So I'm at my final stop, Randolph Beer. We're out here in Brooklyn, and if you made it to the end, thank you so much. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and if you can help out with that, that would mean so much to me. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so this place was really nice. They had an arcade room with a boatload of games, from pinball machines to arcade machines to games like foosball and even skee-ball, and even this game called feather bowling, which we'll get to later in the video. So yeah, we had a really fun time, but before we did all of this, I really needed to use the bathroom, so yeah, this happened.
Are you ready?
So after this, I went to the bar to sample some beer from their famous ATM-styled beer machines. So yeah, this started to add up quickly. Each ounce was about 50 to 66 cents. But hey, I still had $50 left in my budget, so I might as well take advantage of it. Am I right? Until I started feeling a bit tipsy, so then I had to stop. So after this, I paid my bill and got ready for the last event of the evening, feather bowling. So have you done feather bowling before?
No, never. I hope you're getting my good side though.
So in feather bowling, you have two teams, one red and one black, and you play to 10 points. And whoever gets closest to the feather gets the point. So after we learned the rules, we finally started our match. Yeah, at first we didn't know what we were doing. We've never played this game before and we were honestly a little confused. But then we eventually learned the ropes of the game. We eventually got some good throws in, but I think I won this round. So we kept throwing and throwing and throwing and throwing. You get the picture. So that's the end. And even if you don't have a ton of money, you can still have a fun time by simply being with those you care about. That's the end of the video.
That was fun.
I'm tired.
Probably the beers.
See you next time.